His name was Cyrus Carmack-Belton. Cyrus Carmack-Belton was 14 years old. On May 28, 2023, he walked into a convenience store in Columbia, South Carolina, and never made it home. Store footage shown that the child showed him pick up 4 bottles of water, and he put every last one of them back. He was accused of stealing them anyway. He emptied his pockets. And then he said, "I don't got no water in my pockets, bro." And then he grabbed his backpack and left, with nothing. The store owner, Rick Chow, and his son Andy chased him on foot, more than 130 yards. Witnesses said Cyrus lost a shoe running. He was holding his pants up with one hand. He was trying to get away. He tripped. He fell. A gun was later found there where he fell. Prosecutors argued that he dropped it when he hit the ground, but he never pointed it at anyone. A single shot was fired. It entered his back. Cyrus Carmack-Belton died at 14 years old. On June 1st of this year, Rick Chow was acquitted, and almost immediately people started looking for someone else to hate.
Is it still your verdict?
Some blamed Asian business owners. Others blamed black communities. Some blamed the jury. Others blamed the media. Everybody found a target. Everybody chose a side. Everybody found someone to blame. But this is where I think we need to slow down, because the habit rewards reaction. The habit rewards choosing sides. The habit rewards us for drawing conclusions before we've actually taken the time to look at them. Rick Chow is not all of Asia, because somewhere along the way we learned who belongs, who doesn't, who looks suspicious, who looks dangerous, who gets the benefit of the doubt, and who has to earn it. And the crazy thing is, none of us came into this world believing these things. They were taught. Because Cyrus did something remarkable. He put the water back. He said he had nothing. He left with nothing. 4 bottles of water. Most of us would have watched him leave and gone on with our day. He proved his innocence, and somehow it still wasn't enough. The kid was guilty even when he tried to prove his innocence. That's bigger than one moment. That's bigger than one verdict. That's bigger than one neighborhood. That's the habit. The habit of deciding in advance who carries the burden of proof and whose proof never seems to be enough.
Did you see Cyrus Carmack-Belton turn around at any point?
No.
Did you see him point anything at Rick Chow or Andy Chow?
So before we go and turn another community into the villain, before we pick another group to blame, before we convince ourselves that removing one's face removes the pattern, we should ask ourselves a harder question. I invite you to ask a harder question. Who benefits truly when communities are angry at each other instead of examining the conditions that produce tragedies like this? Because the habit survives when nobody examines it. The habit survives when nobody questions it. The habit survives when there's someone else to push the blame off of. Every generation inherits the habit, and every generation can make a choice what to do with it. The habit. It changes the costume, but it never changes the destination. And Cyrus deserved the future that was taken from him. Yeah.
Was strong. My son was smart, he was loving, he was kind. I cannot believe that from the time he stepped into that store, as we all saw, he was racially profiled. They followed him around. He was shopping. He took 4 waters, he put them back. He even showed them by shaking his hoodie that he took nothing. And he walked out of the store. And yet 2 grown people chased him. He fell and they shot him. He shot him dead, like as if he was a dog. And I do not understand how that jury can come back and say that he was not guilty. And nobody can tell me that this is not racially motivated. When I go and I look at my social media, I have racist people coming to my page, going under my son's pictures, leaving the most horrific things, saying that they're glad he's dead, good riddance, and I am tired. I don't want this to happen to any other child. No black or brown child should have to go through this. No parent should have to go through this. This has to stop today.
The habit.